I'm gonna take you to go see my $750,000 apartment building. Let's go. Let's go get this money! So this road that I'm driving on is the same road that I drive to my job before. And I used to wake up obviously 4:30. All right, shower. I gotta be at work like around 5:30 a.m. in the morning. And every single day, I drive the same road. You listen to the same radio station. And I used to tell myself, and I used to look up at the sky and ask God and say, hey, when am I gonna stop going the same road? When am I gonna start going a different road? All right, here it is. This is my pride and joy. This is one of my favorite rentals, all right? So let me show you guys what it's like to be a landlord. I have property manager, so I don't manage any of my property, and I recommend those of you who are looking to acquire rental units to have a property manager. And let me tell you how to find a good property manager. So I do have a laundromat here. There's 4, 2 washer, 2 dryer. I typically go here to collect the coins, I don't know, maybe a couple months. I get about maybe, I don't know, just a few $100 a month on it. It's just extra income that you don't have to work for. That passive income is better than any active income. This is my favorite rentals. This is my pride and joy. This is a 6-unit apartment building. We got 3 up top, 3 in the bottom. It's currently all fully rented. What's nice about this location is right here, when you get onto the parking lot, you can actually look down, you see the mountains a little bit, you see the water, but it's not like a water view. It's actually only this here across the border is like 10 minutes. Like I can walk from here to the border, Canadian border, within like 10 minutes. And this property is about 30 minutes away from where I live. And I'm gonna share with you guys how I found this property. So let me take you around it. We're probably not gonna be able to go inside, but I found this property. It's an off-market deal. So this one came from expired listing. Expired listing are property that it was put on the market, but for whatever reason they couldn't sell it, so they took it off the market. So this one, I bought it back in 2016 for $400,000. But guess what? The day that I signed to purchase this property, I made 100 G's. Because you know why? The appraiser came out and appraised this property for $500,000. Boom! You want to know how you find good deals like this? It's got to be off market. Because anything that's on market right now, you're competing with a bunch of people, all right? Because everybody sees it. The best deal that you can get in real estate is the one that's off market. And this is the website. I'll put the link right below, or just go into my descriptions, dealsformenow.com. That's the company that I use to find all good deals, just like this one, okay? And the thing is, when you buy these units, what you want to do is you want to start getting the cash comes in first, and then slowly updates the things that is necessary. So you don't need to go in and you don't need to go all out, where you're basically stretching yourself too thin and putting yourself in a tough financial situation. So you can do little things as you go. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you don't have the bankroll, you got to do little by little by little. So let me take you guys to the laundromat. And if you have any questions, just comment down below and I'll answer any question you got. But as you can see, like the bigger units, the bigger the units, right? The more money it's gonna cost you to do the repairs. I mean, that's pretty common sense. But a lot of people don't know that, right? They think, oh, it's a roof on a house, a roof on a building, it's the same price. That's why you gotta have reserve. That's why you have to have reserve. You gotta have money sitting in the bank in case if anything comes up or anything goes wrong. So here's the laundromat. This is my happiest moment. This is the money bag right here, baby. Oh. Dude. That's loaded right there, baby. Puts a smile on my face every single time. Even though it's not much, but man, I remember, you know, where I came from. Lon and I used to go to the laundromat to wash our own clothes because we don't have washer and dryer because we're living in a shed behind a mobile home park, and everything was saving, right? Her mom didn't want to use that, and we didn't want to cost her mom more electrical bill, so we go to the laundromat. Oh, baby, dude, man, right here, baby. Oh yeah, dude. Nathan, I think this time I'm loaded, bro. Feel like a freaking bowler right now. With this bag, man, it feels like one of those cartoon. You know what I'm saying?
Donald Duck.
Yeah, Donald Duck. So here's another one. Oh. Okay, let me go put this in the car and then we can continue. I'll take you guys upstairs. Obviously, we can't go into any of the units because typically, as a landlord, if you want to go in to see the units, you have to give the renter at least a 24-hour notice. So basically, I called the owner of this property up, talked to him on the phone. We actually met at the property, and then we pretty much negotiated right here. And then I follow him to his house because he said his wife was there. He wants his wife to also be in on it, and then that's where we signed the contract right there at the dinner dining table. Signed the contract, dude. When the contract was signed, I walk in my car and I said, "Damn, I'm like $100,000 richer." So let me tell you guys the beauty about real estate. So everything that I'm planning to do this summer, right? As far as in renovations, upgrading the apartment, you know, new paints, gutters, and make it nicer. One, all of the expense that goes into fixing this property up, one, can be a tax write-off. Two, it increased the value of the property. So $750 is probably in an as-is condition, but if I make it nicer, we also increase the rent on each of the units, because obviously when you make the units nicer, the building nicer, you can get higher rent. So right now, I think the total income on the six units, it's I think right around $9,500 a month. So after all expenses, mortgage, tax, insurance, property manager, everything is being paid. I think I'm netting about $5,000, a little over $5,000 off of this one rental unit. I used to work 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, just to make $2,000 a month. So as you guys can see, came a long way. But let me take you upstairs. Okay, let's see, what else am I gonna do, obviously. These are older windows. So, eventually I'm probably gonna replace these windows, but I said gutters are gonna be replaced, probably the light's gonna be replaced. So I'm probably gonna have to walk this property with my property manager and point out all the things that I wanted to do with this particular property. But as you can see on the top, 3 units on the top, 3 units on the bottom. I need to get Jose to come out here to do the landscape. So I'm gonna text my landscaper really quick and tell him he needs to come out here. Jose, hola, ¿cómo estás, Jose? So I'm at I'm at the apartment, Jose. So I need you to come out, Jose, and obviously do what you need to do. So clean this, clean this up and just make it super nice. I know some of the bushes and trees probably needs to be trimmed down. I would like to pressure wash the whole entire building if possible. All right, and then I'm just gonna send that over to my landscaper, and then he's gonna come out and... Okay, so the best way to find a property manager, whether you're investing in your own states or maybe you wanna do completely virtual, maybe it's too expensive in your states to buy a piece of property, to rent it out and have the number make sense. So what you wanna do is you want to connect with local investor in the area. All right, there's a bunch of Facebook group that you can join. All right, you can also Google local REIA, REIA, which so you can go on there and you can connect with other investors and ask them who they use. That is going to be your best options, the quickest and the best way to find a good property manager. Otherwise, you have to go through all of these property managers, because there's some really bad one where they don't take care of the buildings, they even steal some money from you. I've heard a bunch of stories like that. So the best way is to connect with another investor, ask them who they use and who they would refer for you. So this property manager was referred to me by one of my realtors. He's a good friend of mine. He said, "Hey, Khang, I heard a lot of good things about them. And so far, through a whole pandemic, I would still be able to collect rent on every single one of the units. So we hadn't had any problem. But if, I even talked to the property manager, if the renter does have issues where they come up where they couldn't afford or whatever it is, we're more than happy to help them out." So, because I was there, so I understand. But that's pretty much it. So here's what I look for when I decide to buy a rental property. Number one is the location, all right? To me, it gotta be in at least a C neighborhood. I don't wanna be in the war zone. I don't wanna be in a property where I know it's gonna go, there's gonna be a lot of break-in or I have to worry about it, okay? And number two is that obviously the numbers has to make sense. I typically, in my area, I buy at the 1% rules. The 1% rule, which means if I were gonna buy that property, move in, ready to go, ready to rent, all in for $100,000, I need to get at least $1,000 back in rent, which means the 1% rule will guarantee you to cash flow from day one, which means it's already taking off the mortgage, the tax, the insurance, the property managers, so all the expenses already been taken out, and you know that you should be able to cash flow at least $250 per unit. So that's what I go off. If it matches the 1% rules, if it's in a location that I like, and if I do, I also got to like the property, all right? And if all that falls in, I'll buy all day long, okay? So let's break down the numbers of this building really quick for you guys. So I bought this property for $400,000, okay? I leveraged and used the bank's money. I think I put 20% down. So I think roughly $100,000, let me do the math really quick here. So I bought it back in 2016 for $400,000. I put 25% down. Yep, that's correct, 25% down. For a commercial loan, that's $100,000. Obviously, if you want to go through the bank, you got to have at least decent credit score. So $100,000 down. I spent about, but once again, the day that I purchased it, the appraiser appraised the property as is for $500,000. So the day that I signed to buy this property, I gained $100,000 in equity, boom, instantly, because I was able to negotiate a good deal with the seller. And I spent another, I think after that, I spent about $30,000 to renovate the inside of the property. And just 2 years ago, we got it appraised because we did the refi on it. A refi is you're able to now the equity of the property goes up. You're able to pull your money back out. So now I can take my $100,000 back out and I can go spend it on and buy another piece of property. And it was appraised for $650,000 2 years ago. Today I run the comps. I talked to the agents already. The property in the assets condition worth $750,000. Boom! And that, my friend, is how you build wealth, and that's how you get rich. You don't want to buy the toy first. I see people on social media flashing the diamond chains, the Rolex and all of this, right? But they got no property, they got no asset to show. All of those stuff depreciates. You can't write off on taxes, like those are just toys. Focus your mind on getting asset first before you buy the toys, all right? So get your mindset straight, get your priorities straight, and you too, my friend, one day can become the next millionaire. You guys, thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please show your boy King Khang some love. Boom! Smash that thumbs up. If you're new to the family, welcome to the Wholesale to Million family. Be sure to, boom, smash that subscribe button. Also, too, is make sure you turn on the bell notification so when I upload a new video or when I go live, you get notified. And also, if you haven't followed me on Instagram, go ahead and be sure to do so. Also, too, is follow me on my Discord channel. I'm about to launch my own NFT project sometime in April called the TMC. it's the Millionaire Club. The Millionaire Clubs is basically gathering, you know, like-minded entrepreneurs. These are some of the most driven and ambitious entrepreneurs on the planet, and allow you to come onto the Discord channel completely for free to network with 15,000 others entrepreneurs around the world. All right, we talk about stocks, real estate, crypto, NFT, metaverse, and just many more. All right, if that's something you're interested in, make sure you follow me on my Discord channel. And once again, I am launching my NFT project sometime in April. So if you want to get on the whitelist, or you want to know more about it, or maybe you want to know how to create your own NFT project, hit me up on my Discord channel. But until next time, take care and ciao.